Okay, so I guess hello everyone. I'm on full screen, so I can't see you, but I'm guessing you can see me. My name is Aniel Jardines. I wanted to maybe we can start maybe sharing a little bit of my experience doing a PhD at UC3M. So personally, for me, it was a little different. I actually used to live in the U.S. and I was working in the U.S. and I moved to Spain 5 years ago, and I spent about a year looking for work, and I had some job offers, but my background is in aviation, and I didn't really see a lot of aviation opportunities. A lot of them basically they said, "Well, you're not from here. We don't know who you are." So I felt kind of like an outsider. So I saw an opportunity to do a PhD with Manuel, and I said, you know what? I think it's worth it. Really, my goal at that time was really just to get into the aviation world in Spain. And luckily, my research so far has taken a lot of interest in the industry. We were able to get some projects along the way, and now basically what I've done is created this. We created a startup in Intelmet, right? So maybe now we can jump into this. So basically, Intelmet is trying to transition the results of my PhD into a real application. What I did in my PhD was utilize AI to help air traffic control predict weather and avoid weather situations. In the end, the European airspace system suffers a lot from weather issues, and with climate change, we're seeing a lot more severe weather impacting the system a lot more frequently. And the idea is that if you use AI, you can use it to sort of have better warning systems and implement better warning systems automatically. So that's what my PhD was on, and seeing the interest from the stakeholders, we sort of decided to push forward and go with let's try to sell this. If everyone likes it, let's see if someone will pay for it. It was kind of the idea. So yeah, so the idea is to really to deploy AI based solutions into aviation, and I'm sure as some of the folks before in previous presentations, artificial intelligence, machine learning is a very hot topic now, and I think there's a big future in it. You know, but I think a critical part of that I think is having the domain knowledge. So that's kind of where we're coming at it from. You know, having a strong aviation background, we want to deploy AI in aviation. So here, it's a little bit, in the end, this is possible because of the PhD that I decided to do at Carlos Tercero. Joining Manuel's group, they had a lot of experience working in a lot of weather related projects, ATM related projects, and really what that allowed us to do is, or at least me personally, was to just sort of grow that network of connections. I remember starting out, we worked with Airbus, Eurocontrol, an Aire, DSNA. So, and as this starts growing, the network just keeps on expanding, uh, and it's just opening a lot of doors. Uh, so, sort of the results that we have kind of stem from partly a project that Manuel had, then my PhD research, then another Horizon exploratory research that I participated during my PhD. Um, and this was sort of a very early prototype that when we started the company, what we did is kind of bid on a call, on a European industrial research call to mature this. And luckily it was awarded. So sort of like what Sara was saying, we're lucky enough to be a startup, and we actually have money, you know. So now we have this money and say, okay, now we have to go and actually work. So we actually have gotten one award within the university to do a proof of concept to sort of mature the technology. But then we also recently just got awarded a Cesar Industrial Research Project, which is it's like 3.8 million euros over 3 years. It's a big team, and what that project is going to do is really develop the technology and validate it with real operational stakeholders. So that 3 year project is a great opportunity to really see, hey, this is something that's useful, people like it, and they're willing to pay for it. So where are we right now as a company? Very very early on, the company was founded, I think 7 months ago now. Uh, so, but we've been awarded this funding. The money's coming, and we need to hire people. And the idea is to hire a team to really develop this. So I guess if folks are interested in machine learning and aviation, is in this specific project, the atmosphere, weather, climate change, maybe contact Manuel, and I wish I could be there personally, but I'm sure I can. We can try to find a way to connect. Um, and that's really what I had. Well, here's my email. If you want to reach out, I'm happy to hear from you. Yeah. So also, I'd say fairly soon in the next month, we're probably going to be posting job positions for anyone who's interested. We're also going to be looking for PhDs in the end, as also the Sarah mentioned before. There's a lot of public funding. Sometimes hiring PhDs is tied to the funding. In the end, people want to invest in things that are highly technical, that are going to be successful. And from a perspective of the team, having a highly technical team is always a good thing, and is sort of a guaranteed way to success. So that's all I had. I'm going to stop sharing now. I guess we'll do a Q&A section.